Common Courtesy Godwriting 1. Beloved, although I do not teach you to Godwrite, I encourage you to gain insights. My not teaching you how to Godwrite doesn't preclude your learning more about Godwriting as you go along. You do catch on. You catch on spontaneously. You do not study the process of Godwriting. This moment of catching on happens more than once in your Godwriting lifetime. You gain an insight. Something clicks in for you. Once it has, you may wonder why it is that you didn't see this sooner. It is so obvious seeming. Of course, there is always time to latch onto more. I am speaking of a tiny structure or sequence that may slide into space for you as it wills. I do not speak of a great eureka. These insights are not theorems. They are not amazing concepts. These could amount to no more than a small observation. Of course, spontaneous ideas pop up of themselves, big or little. Certainly, sight unseen, you already know that you are gentle and do not whip up Godwriting. You don't bribe it. It issues through you, yet it isn't yours. You don't bully it. You don't nail it to the wall. You don't become a big player in Godwriting. You happen to be there. You receive it. Somehow it got there. You keep getting closer to God even when you have to ask how you can possibly come closer to God than you already have. One gift after another from God arrives. Yes, of course, there is a good possibility that God is giving you your whole life to choose from up to now and from now on, but maybe not fast enough for you. All along, everything in life changes. Life changes. You may see life as changing hit or miss or topsy-turvy. In terms of Godwriting, you may see life shifting deliciously as if autumn leaves in the sunlight reveal themselves like tinkling silver bells. A metaphor may appear or not appear. It appears. You did not create the metaphor. It came together. You spotted it. Now, I'm not going to say that you must light candles and be innocent or even pray. There are no specific steps you have to follow. You don't have to be ceremonial. Generally speaking, you choose to Godwrite in your language you are most familiar with. At the same time, a beautiful publisher in Romania in a Godwriting workshop surprised herself by Godwriting in English. Yes, Monica Besant knew English very well, yet she had no idea that she would choose English over her native language, yet, there she was, Godwriting in English in a church in Romania with 100 or so other new Godwriters. What is not possible with God? Anyone can come to be a Godwriter. It is my will that you and everyone find you and everyone's Godwriting free-flowing. There is no forced entry to Godwriting. When Godwriting comes true, it pops up on its own. It is a spontaneous act. It isn't a speech you prepare before thousands. Your motive alone is to come closer to God. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. This is the point. Words from me fall from your heart. Easy does it while you know with confidence that you are not required to have a rare gem fall from your Godwriting fingers. First state who is speaking. Is it first you, or is it first I? This is only fair. Sign off with love or some signature of yours, as you like. Nothing needs to stop you from writing a love letter back to me. You, as the Godwriter, reply as your heart wills. Say all. One more basic idea. Perhaps you know what it is. Kindly answer me. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff.